My name is Greg. John's behind the camera, and today we are at 5 Points Festival. It begins this weekend, but we are here during setup day to give you an early look at this brand new convention. We're really excited. We're going to have a booth with 20% off all collections. That includes trade paperbacks, hardcovers, omnibuses, 25% off all of them, and we also have an all-star signing schedule. Now, one thing that is very important to note, if you want to take part in the signing schedule, make sure to show up early on both days because you have to get a ticket in advance for whichever signing you want to go to. I believe we're going to begin the day with the very awesome artist for Deadpool, Mike Hawthorne, as well as the very talented writer of titles like Rocket Raccoon, Kingpin, Four Kids Walk Into a Bank, Matthew Rosenberg. This is going to take way too much time for me to be descriptive, of all of them, so I'll just fast forward. We also have Scott Snyder and Gregg Capullo, Nick Spencer, Dan Slott, and Brian Lee O'Malley. So it's going to be awesome. Snyder and Slott are Saturday only. Everyone else is both days. It's going to be a great time. And we are upstairs with this amazing overview of the whole convention as it's being set up. So we wanted to give you a look at this awesome view. First thing that's probably going to catch your eye is the Midtown Comics booth. Everyone's hard at work building it, setting up all these relevant displays. We're also going to have plenty of comics for all the creators who are going to show up. So if you love Deadpool, we have brand new Deadpool comics that Mike Hawthorne illustrated. You can pick those up, get them signed by him. And it's an amazing layout here. The air conditioning is especially nice. If you were in New York, you know it's kind of brutal right now. The air's a little thick. It's pretty warm, so this is a nice break from it. Yeah, Clutter's going to be down there. You can see Valiant over there. It's just going to be a great time. And in the back is Artist Alley. It's a very wide open space, so it's going to be really easy to meet all of your favorite creators. I know Cliff Chang is going to be there, Sean Gordon Murphy, James Tynan, Amy Chu, several Annie Wu. A lot of people are going to be there. So that is an overlook at 5 Points Festival. Now let's go down and experience it. Let's take a closer look at setup day. And friendly reminder, I know some people like to wait. They want to show up to the convention and hope that they could just buy tickets the day of. We can't guarantee that. This is becoming more and more popular by the minute. So if you want to play it safe, go to Midtown Comics, either in Grand Central, downtown, or Times Square. You can buy either a Saturday or Sunday or weekend pass. We strongly recommend you do that as soon as possible because, once again, we don't want you to take a trip over here to Pier 36 and then get turned away. We can't guarantee tickets will still be available, so be sure to buy them. Let's go downstairs and take a closer look at the Midtown Comics booth as being set up, and we'll also say hi to some people along the way. So in case this is the first time you're hearing about 5 Points Festival, it is just a new convention that celebrates comics, designer toys, but there's also going to be food trucks, a lot of beer and other beverages. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're just making our way down the stairs. This is the nice wide entrance right here. Everything's being set up still, obviously. Let's wander over to the Midtown Comics booth, take a closer look. Everyone's real busy, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to talk to anyone, but still, we want to give you a closer look. And once again, it's 20% off graphic novels. That includes trade paperbacks, hardcovers, omnibuses. There's also plenty of collectibles. If you look to the left, you'll see a ton of pops. We have some nice comics back there on display. I see a lot of the Gregg Capullo Dark Knight 3 variants, and there's just a huge selection of trades. And once again, 20% off all of them. And if you love Attack on Titan, let's say you're watching Season 2, check this out. We have the Colossal editions up front and collections down there. And this is also where we're going to host all of our signings. So let's wander around the back real quick. Let's go that way. Once again, our signing schedule is going to include Scott Snyder, Gregg Capullo. Yes, all those guys listed at the top. It is going to be a busy and very fun weekend with back-to-back signings. It's going to be great. John, who are you excited to meet?
All of them.
All of them. Oh, that's such a cop-out answer, but it's a valid one. It is a valid one. They're all great creators. We hope you're able to attend most of the signings. They're all very talented people. We're beyond happy to have them. And if you go back here, check this out. We have a new version of the Holy Trinity. We have Wonder Woman, Iron Man, and Batman. Very, very cool. And then to the right, you can see that more collections are being set up. We're going to have tons of displays, and as you can see up top, 20% off all of them. And check this out. We also have Bandai and Japanese imports. And then, if you do not know what the signing schedule is, there's a very handy billboard right next to our booth, which shows off the times for Saturday and Sunday. Javier's over there holding some Deadpool over there. So you can see the Sunday schedule is currently listed. So let's say you didn't check online, but now you know. It currently shows Sunday. And if you are posting on social media about 5 Points Festival, be sure to follow them at 5 Points Fest and use the hashtag 5 Points Fest. Be sure to follow us too, but you're already doing that because you're watching this on Facebook. So thank you very much for that. Let's keep going. See what else there is to offer. And we do want to note that we're at Pier 36 right now, and behind this wall is just the East River. It's beautiful out there. If we can, we'll go for a walk out there, show you what it's like, because it's a beautiful day. But now let's head over and say hello to our friends at Valiant. Everyone knows about Marvel and DC, but Valiant, they came back about 5 years ago, and they've been doing some awesome stuff. Alex, how's it going?
I noticed you there.
Oh, and you happen to be reading Exo Manowar. How convenient. So, Alex, how's it going?
It's going good. We're all set up. I'm ready to go. And it's going to be a good show. It's a fun show. It's out here in the piers. There's boats out there, you know.
There are a lot of boats.
At Midtown across the street.
So why is Valiant the greatest publisher in the history of comics?
Oh, because we have a little bit for everybody. I mean, we're a shared superhero universe, but we have something for everybody. We have sci-fi, we have crime noir, we have space adventures, we have comedy. I mean, Quantum and Woody by itself is probably one of the funniest books ever published.
And isn't that going to be a TV show? I think
it is. Yes, the Russo brothers, the guys that directed the Captain America movie.
Haven't heard of it.
Oh yeah, it's a indie darling. It's an indie darling. These Captain America movies. They will be producing it. Yeah, and that's going along with Bloodshot and Harbinger. We've got some multimedia things chugging along in the year. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So give us a look at this booth. There's a lot of new stuff on display here.
Yeah, we had a couple deals this weekend. We have a 10 for 10 in all of our singles. Everything off this wonderful table over here is all of our Volume 1 graphic novels. We're doing 5 for 30. So these are all entry points. We want. Yeah, come over. So these are all entry points. We want you guys to get in, you know. Come in, try everything. Like I said, the cool thing about this table is there's something for everybody. Like I said, there's a supernatural crime noir here. This is sci-fi. Bloodshot and Exo Manowar are our main guys. You know, we have Harbinger, which is again one of the movies we're doing. Archer and Armstrong, Quantum Woody is the humor. Then we have like brand new books like Savage. You know, there's a little bit of something for everybody.
So for all the people who like Batman out there and haven't heard of Valiant before, what should they pick up first?
Well, my suggestion is Ninjak, because it's essentially if Batman and James Bond had a terrible bastard of a son, and he's a ninja that's working for MI6. So if you're a Batman fan, I would go here. If you're an X-Men fan, try Harbinger. You know, Psiots are kind of like our mutants. So essentially think if the new mutants, as Professor Xavier is gathering these new mutants, they find out that he is not the nice Professor Xavier that they know. He's kind of the Magneto archetype, and he's bad. He's trying to take over the world, so they have to fight him. And this is kind of what our Harbinger is about.
So when will you guys announce that Ken Watanabe will be cast as Toyo?
So we're also doing another thing at the booth this weekend. We're promoting our new book, Secret Weapons. It's coming out in just a few weeks, in another month. We have these fancy name tags. We're doing a social media push, and it's essentially the new book is about Livewire, who is our one of our Psiots, who was a leader of Unity. She is gathering this team of other Psiots that were cast-offs. They were cast-offs because their powers aren't that great. One guy can make things glow. Another girl can kind of talk to birds, and another guy can turn his skin into stone, which is great. But when he does, he can't move. So she takes these kind of lame powers and she turns them into a team. So we're doing a little social media push. My lame powers, I can untie any knot, which is a great thing to have. But in a fight, it really doesn't do anything.
You never know. You could be held prisoner or something, and you can escape.
There you go. That's it.
That's pretty awesome.
Then my name tag is useless. It is a good power. We will have tons of name tags at the booth this weekend as well.
Okay. The other day, actually, some of the guys were debating about Ninjak versus Batman. With no bias whatsoever, who do you think would win that?
Well, you go with the tech, right? I think Ninjak tech might be a little bit over Batman's. I feel like As fighters, they're probably the same. But I go tech, and I think Ninjak wins that fight for tech.
Fair enough. All right, Alex, anything else you'd like to say to all the people watching on Facebook Live?
Come by and see us. I'll be here all weekend. You'll see this red beard the whole time, so just come by, say hi. We have stickers to give out for name tags. We're going to social media push that stuff. Come check it out, and everybody comes by and gets something free.
Alex, thank you very much.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's continue wandering around the floor. John, feel free to lead the way, whichever way your heart desires. We will explore. Let's go down here. As we said before, it's setup day, so everyone's still building. You're going to see a lot of cool designer toys here, figures and collectibles that you wouldn't really find anywhere else. And friendly reminder that if you do want to attend, you can get tickets at Midtown Comics. You can also buy them online, but at this point, you may as well swing by your local Midtown Comics shop. You can go to Grand Central, downtown, or Times Square. And I know DC Collectibles is on the other side, but they haven't set up anything yet. They probably will later in the day. So we're still pretty early in setup day. Everything will, of course, be packed tomorrow, and lots of cool goodies will be out for your eyes to gaze at.
This will not look like this tomorrow.
No, yeah, it'll definitely be a little more crowded tomorrow. So, John, what's your favorite part about 5 Points so far?
The fact that it's different. Truly the fact that it's going to be a different kind of con altogether because you have beer, food, and toys included. That, to me, is what's most appealing.
Cool, and it looks like we're approaching the area that will transform into Artist Alley tomorrow. So let's go show off some name tags. Yeah. See if we can just pretend what it's like to have the creator behind the name tag. I think I saw Cliff Chang on the right. And he is part of our Wonder Woman Day celebration, which we announced yesterday. Wonder Woman Day will be on the 3rd at Midtown Comics downtown from 1 to 4. It is an open event. You can bring up to 3 items. Cliff will be joined by Phil Jimenez and Brian Azzarello. Once again, it's from 1 to 4 at Midtown downtown, which is 64 Fulton Street. We're very excited. We've just worked very hard to make sure it's a great celebration for you. There's going to be prizes and giveaways. And there's going to be a very, 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 very cool raffle online. I don't want to even give you a hint as to what it'll be. John's shaking his head. I've said too much. I've said too much just by saying we'll have a cool raffle online. But trust me, you will want to keep an eye on our social media pages. And it's probably going to be the best contest we've had yet. Assuming it pans out. There's like a 2% chance it won't, but a 98% chance it will. So stay tuned. Let's see. Who's going to be Brandon Montclair over there, Amy Reeder, Annie Wu, and Cliff Chang at the end. I want to see if we can hop outside back there, give everyone a look at the what it's like to be at a convention that's right on the water.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, as we said, Cliff Chang will be here tomorrow, so you can say hi to him and then say hi to him again at our Wonder Woman Day celebration, which is on June 3rd at Midtown Comics downtown from 1 to 4 p.m. It's an open signing. You don't have to win a raffle to go, and you can bring up to 3 items to get signed. Once again, it'll be Cliff Chang, Phil Jimenez, and Brian Azzarello. So hopefully we'll see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's go outside. Let's enjoy being in this beautiful location. So once again, this is the very first edition of 5 Points Festival. It's kind of hard to believe, but yeah, it's the first one. It looks like it's going to be awesome. There's going to be drinks, variety of food trucks, variety of collectibles and designer toys, as well as, of course, a whole lot of comics at our booth and an amazing signing schedule. And I cannot stress enough that if you want to attend the signing, you have to get a ticket early. Please show up at your earliest convenience. Figure out which signing you want to go to. Get a ticket for that. Then hop back in line. Get another ticket. Hop back in line. Just try to attend as many of the signings as you can, because we really worked hard for months to build just a great signing schedule for you guys. So this is an emergency exit only. Are all of them like this?
I think so.
All right. So it looks like we will not be going outside, but just use your X-ray vision to see through this wall. Imagine a walkway in the East River. So it'll be nice to step outside there tomorrow and just go for a stroll by the water. So let's head back to the Midtown Comics booth, give you another look at it. Once again, this is the first edition of 5 Points Festival. It'll be tomorrow and Sunday, so it's May 20th and May 21st. If you do not have tickets yet, I strongly recommend going to Midtown Comics. Either Grand Central Downtown or Times Square. You could buy tickets in store. You could buy either a Saturday or a Sunday or a weekend. And hopefully we'll see you, because it's really looking like it's going to be a can't miss event. And we recognize this gentleman over here, so we'll say hi to him real quick. Hey, Skylar, we're on Facebook Live right now. How's it going, man? Good, good. How are you?
Good, can't complain.
So you want to, yeah, cool. You want to tell the world of Facebook Live what it is you're doing here?
Well, I'm over here. My booth is the Anywhere Knowledge booth. We're the AW Geeks, Anywhere Geeks. We're selling etched and vinyl glass, trying to make money so we can continue donating game mats to schools. If you guys would follow me, I'll show you some of the game mats that we donate. So these are our game mats. They go on top of cafeteria tables. They're approximately the same size as every cafeteria table. I mainly go towards donating to elementary schools and middle schools. These game mats stay on top of the tables. The kids never have to set them up, put them away. For most of our games, they could use the math chips from the classroom. So if they lose any game pieces, there's plenty. Schools have thousands and thousands of these math chips. So I just want them to stay entertained, especially during the winter months when they have nothing to do.
How'd you get the cast of Arrow involved?
Well, I actually met John Barrowman one day, and he actually saw what I was doing. He liked what I was doing, and he got the whole cast to sign one of my game mats, and soon I'll be donating that. I also have signed Funko Pops that I'll be raffling off to try to continue making funds so I can continue donating these mats to schools.
That's incredible. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say to all the people watching on Facebook Live?
Big shout out to Midtown Comics, Scott Snyder, who gave me the idea to join 5 Points. Also Toy Tokyo, JDF also gave me a Funko Pop to raffle off. And I appreciate everybody's help and their constant support. So hope to see you guys soon.
Cool. And what's your booth number here?
425.
425.
Yes.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, let's keep exploring. All right, I'll let you lead the way. Don't want to get you tripped up in the cord. So obviously this is going to look very different tomorrow and Sunday. It's going to be packed, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You can see there's a billboard display back there, a digital one with our logo on it right now. Actually, it looks like I have a bit of a different perspective, but in case you're wandering around and you don't remember what time the Midtown signings are, that electronic billboard back there is going to remind you about the signing schedules on Saturday and Sunday. And once again, we'll have Brian Lee O'Malley, Scott Snyder, Gregg Capullo, Nick Spencer, Dan Slott, Mike Hawthorne, and Matt Rosenberg. All great, very nice, and very talented creators. It's going to be a lot of fun. Really hope you have the opportunity to swing by and meet them. And remember to show up early to get tickets for each signing. And now we are back to the Midtown Comics booth. Let's see if we could find Peter, talk to him for a minute. Maybe he can point us in the direction for how to get outside. All right, so let's head over that way. And once again, the Midtown Comics booth is to the right. It's being constructed right now. Got a lot of collections in there for 20% off. Also have Japanese imports like Bandai. Oh, and actually there's one thing I want to show you guys. Let's go back over there real quick. There's a display. If you want to go to any of the signings, check this out. Let's say you want to meet Mike Hawthorne or Matt Rosenberg. Mike Hawthorne's work. Matt Rosenberg's work. Matt Rosenberg's work. And then you have Brian Lee O'Malley, Nick Spencer. Down there you have Scott Snyder. And you have some other Midtown exclusive variants. And then on the back wall over there, I believe I remember seeing a lot of Gregg Capullo work. So we had some exclusive Gregg Capullo variants for Dark Knight 3. And I mean, if you're meeting Scott and Gregg, you may as well get the new 52 Batman signed. Oh, there we go. It's right over here on the other side. And there's also sketch variants here. And I see there's Reborn sketch variants. Ah, very cool. And we have some additional Midtown Comics exclusive covers all the way down there. So this whole display right here is mostly dedicated for if you want to go to a signing and get something, signed by the creator. If you're meeting Mike Hawthorne, I strongly recommend Deadpool 30. It's an oversized issue. They poured their heart and soul into it. It's a lot of fun. It's just cosmic craziness with Deadpool. So if you like the Deadpool movie or Guardians of the Galaxy movies, read this. Should be a no-brainer. It's really fun. Looks great too. So let's head over and say hi to Peter. Actually, he may be hard at work. Not sure if we should interrupt him right now. What do you say, John?
Let's leave him working.
All
Let's
right.
go outside and show the food trucks.
Yeah, sure. And let's ask over there how we can get out back and show everyone a view of the water, because that seems like it's going to be real nice. Hey, sorry, how do we get out back to... We're on Facebook Live, so how do we show the view of the water over there?
You might have to walk around.
So go out front? Okay. All right, thank you. All right, let's head out front and walk around. So this is the entrance, and as you can see up there, it has our Sunday schedule for signings. It's going to go between a few ads. It'll show the 5 Points Fest, Toy Tokyo, has the hashtag over there, and it'll also have, of course, our Saturday signing schedule. So let's head outside, show you a look at the water. Because, not everyone is in New York right now, so not everyone has the chance to be in this area and see what it's like to be here. That's why last week we went to Times Square and showed you guys the Wonder Woman billboards. Also, the Wonder Woman early reactions are in, and they are really, really good. So I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about that. So it's
I believe all the food trucks are going to be right there.
So tomorrow, instead of parked cars, they will be parked food trucks. So when you're between signings or not in Artist Alley, swing outside, get lunch, enjoy a beer or two, assuming you're, old enough. If not, I'm sure there will be sodas or water or something. So let's walk around, take a look at the water. All right. So how's your day going, John?
Not bad, Greg, not bad.
All right.
Beautiful day, thank God.
Let's hope this guy lets us by. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty awkward on Facebook Live.
That's true.
All right. Let's see if he will let us by.
Beauty of live stuff, right?
Yeah, it is. How's it going? All right, so we're going to go for a nice stroll right now. You saw the inside, what setup day is like at 5 Points Festival. We're going to have an awesome booth with 20% off graphic novels. You can find everything from Attack on Titan to Batman. There's going to be a lot to choose from. And then we're also going to have an all-star signing schedule. It's just going to be a really good time. There's no better way to spend your weekend. I'm putting my foot down and saying if you're in the New York City area, this is literally the best thing to do this Saturday and Sunday. There's nothing better. Do you agree, John?
Absolutely. I mean, just look at the view we're about to give you.
So let's say you're, you come here tomorrow and you take part in the signings, you eat your food, just need to have a moment to yourself and relax. Check this out. This is beautiful. Let's just take a minute to appreciate this. Because we know that obviously a lot of people right now who are watching are not local. They may not have the opportunity to come here this weekend and enjoy just the sound of the water and the boats and the bridge. It's really relaxing out here. All right, you want to walk back inside and end this video at the Midtown Comics booth? Sound good, everyone? I'm assuming you said yes. Let's go. So, John, what do you think about 5 Points so far?
I think it's going to be great. I mean, we have a stellar lineup of creators, so I think that's going to be really cool. The Artist Alley is very different from any other convention I've been to, so that, in and of itself, I just want to run up and down the aisles and see who's going to be there.
So if you do make it here tomorrow, if you go over to Artist Alley, there's a chance you'll see John just running around the aisles, just running around. And I know you're actually, You're hoping to get something signed, right?
Oh yeah. I already have a plan in my head of who I'm gonna get what signed by, and it's gonna be a blast.
What are you getting signed?
I have what I hope to be a family heirloom soon. It's a nice Batman statue, so I'd like to have some creators either sign the cape or the base or whatever I can get them to sign, really. They can sign his leg. I don't care.
Yeah, so the Batman creators that will be here tomorrow, there's Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and I know also James Tynion will be around.
Yep. So I think that's 3 off my list right then and there. Hopefully, the goal is to have as many Batman creators sign the base and the statue, and I can just keep it on my desk and say, yeah, I did all that.
Well, seeing as how many signings we tend to have on a monthly basis, I think you'll have a lot of luck with that.
Yeah, I think I have a little bit above average, way of doing that.
Let me get the door. Speaking of signings, 5 Points is this weekend. Obviously, you should come. It's going to be fun. But after 5 Points, next Thursday, we're going to have a signing with Trad Moore for Venom 150. So if you're an Eddie Brock fan, if you love Trad's Moore work on Luther Strode, all new Ghost Rider, it's going to be a good time. Let me get the door for John. Poor guy's holding the camera with both hands. I don't think he can make it in here without me. So let's do some awkward rotation here. After you.
And then we do this again.
All right. So now we're back in the air conditioning, thankfully. Yeah, it's very nice to be in this cool AC. You, of course, can't experience that while you're watching. Hopefully it's cool wherever you're watching this from. But let's walk over to the booth, and we'll say goodbye. Unless, John, you would prefer to go upstairs and give them another look at the whole convention. What would you like? Tough question.
Let's do both.
Let's do both. All right, so we're walking over. So as you can see, right when you walk in, the Midtown Comics booth is one of the first things you'll see. It also advertises up top 20% off graphic novels. As you can see to the left, there will be a lot of... We have a vicious assault from Ted, the manager of downtown. How's it going, Ted? It was.
It worked out pretty well.
So as you can see here, there's a lot of Funko Pops. I can see Harley Quinn, The Flash, Captain Marvel, Luke Cage, Batgirl. I don't even have my glasses on, so my vision's blurry, and I can see them from here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. There's a lot of options. We also have Japanese imports over there. I saw a bunch of Bandai. I'm not sure if we have SH Figuarts. We also have Midtown exclusive covers available, ton of collections, some manga over here, and we're going to have an amazing roster of creators signing over there. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man? Greg.
Greg, nice to meet you. Greg.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, double dose of Greg going on right now. So why should everyone watching come to 5 Points Festival tomorrow and Sunday?
Well, you know, if you like comics, if you like designer toys, if you like amazing food, if you like craft beer, then you should come. If you don't like those things, you're a terrible person and you shouldn't come. So,
Disclaimer, Midtown Comics does not support that. You are an amazing person no matter what you do. So why is this going to be the greatest convention of all time?
well, you know, we're really excited because we've combined a lot of interesting things, right? This is really a celebration of creators, comic creators, toy creators, artisanal food and beer. And it's really a lot of things that we all like as fans. And it's a very friendly venue, and that's one of the things that makes it nice as well. The fact that we can do amazing food and beer outside, that's just not something you can do in a giant convention center, right? So we've got amazing vendors like Midtown. We've got, you know, ridiculous toy companies like Kid Robot right over your shoulder. We got Valiant Comics, an amazing artist alley. So
You also have air conditioning. That's important.
it's really nice and cool in here. Yeah, absolutely. So come on down.
Any final words for all the people watching on Facebook Live?
The only thing I would say is tickets are selling pretty fast. So if you are coming down, go online, just buy your tickets online, or stop into Midtown and buy your tickets, because if we get to capacity, we may not be able to sell more tickets, and we'll let you know that all that kind of good stuff online. So go online and buy your tickets.
All right, Greg, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, like we said before, don't just show up tomorrow or Sunday assuming that you can get a ticket right when you show up. This convention is getting bigger and bigger by the moment. There's no guarantee you'll be able to make it. You'll travel all the way to the Pier 36 and then, sorry, you can't come in. That would really suck for you. Don't experience that. Go to Midtown Comics today, get your tickets, and we'll see you there. Let's go upstairs in the meantime and give you one final look at the entire convention. Just in case you're wondering, Midtown Comics Downtown is at 64 Fulton Street, Midtown Comics Grand Central is at 459 Lexington Avenue, and Midtown Comics Times Square is at 200 West 40th Street. So stop by any of those locations today or early tomorrow to get your tickets. And I love the electronic billboard over there, which reminds people about our signing schedule. We can, yeah, I'll let you lead the way, John. We're going to slip by here just to give you one last look at the entire convention during setup day. So here's one final look at the Midtown Comics booth. As you can see, a lot of people there are working hard to make sure it's set up for this weekend. All the way in the back, there's going to be Artist Alley. And in between the Midtown Comics booth and Artist Alley, a lot of cool other booths for you to check out. Everything from designer toys to Valiant Publishing. Well, we hope you enjoyed this preview of Setup Day at 5 Points Festival. And we hope we'll see you tomorrow and Sunday. Once again, get tickets at Midtown Comics. Don't just show up hoping you can get tickets at the door. Thank you very much for watching. Be good to each other, and we'll see you this weekend.